Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm just going to take a second here to make sure everything is okay so I can read comments. Turn that off so I can read your comments on my iPad. Today I'm going to be doing the card with you that I was planning on doing last week. This very pretty, simple, I am thankful for you card that I did. This was the make and take at my last Sassy Social. My Sassy Social is my team meeting. So this is the card that my girls made. It uses the Festive Farmhouse Designer Series paper, the new corrugated embossing folder, the Festive Farmhouse cotton twine, the leaves from the In the Woods frameless from the Winter Woods bundle, and some fabulous Vegas Gold shimmer paint. The sentiment is from the Painted Harvest stamp set that is in the annual catalog. So when you pop on, please say hello. Let me know where you're coming from, what you're up to today. It's a rainy day here in southwestern Ontario. So, and it's a little cooler, but that's okay. That just means it's a great day to be inside crafting. Hi, Marg. So to do this, the corrugated, because it is the dynamic textured embossing. Hi, Linda. The dynamic textured embossing folder. I am going to just mist my already die cut circle of crumb cake just with a little bit of water. And so I'm just going to do that on the side, and that just helps soften the fibers of the cardstock so that you get a deeper, better impression. So I'm just going to do that off camera here. Just put that in the embossing folder, and because it is a 3D dynamic, you only need your Big Shot platform and one of the cutting plates because it is so thick. You don't need the regular sandwich that you would for the regular embossing folders or for die cutting. Okay, so there we have that gorgeous corrugated shape now. So I'm going to just move this off to the side so I don't bang it and get everything else organized here. So I'm taking my crumb cake base and I'm going to attach some Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow is a returning color. It was an in color a few years ago, excuse me, that Stampin' Up! Brought back this year as part of our core colors. I think it's a fabulous green, so I'm super happy that it has come back and is part of our regular family of colors. Okay. I almost skipped a step here. Put that to the side. I need to put my Festive Farmhouse Designer Series paper, this beautiful plaid. I'm going to put that on top here. Okay, and then I'm going to take some of this twine. Hi, Lynn, how are you? And I'm just going to wrap this around. and tie a bow over to the side here. And then I hold the center so that it does not twist when I'm making my bow a little smaller. That helps hold the twine so that it doesn't twirl around itself. Most of my craft room is packed up. I am heading off to a scrapbooking weekend up in Sauble Beach. There is a scrapbooking store in Wyerton. These scissors need to be traded. They are my dull scissors and they're just fray in the end, so let's just grab. There we go, that's a better cut. So now I need to cut this. There's a scrapbook store in Wyerton that I love to go to, and she has a crop in Sauble Beach where we have our family cottage. She has a crop there 3 times a year, and this is my sister's weekend up at the cottage, so we are leaving this afternoon to head on up and spend the weekend crafting. So I'm going to be bringing my my stuff to cut for my upcoming holiday head start that's coming up this coming Saturday. I have a bunch of cutting and prepping to do, so it's the perfect time. Rather than sitting alone in my craft room doing it, I'm going to be doing it surrounded by a bunch of wonderful people. Okay, so I am just inking up my I am thankful for you, and I am going to stamp it down right in the center of this label. This label is from the Festive Farmhouse Dies. I love that it has the stitching around the outside. It's a really nice shape, and I love stitching on anything. Oh, you haven't gotten your paper pumpkin yet? Wow. I'm waiting on a delivery. UPS was supposed to deliver my big Stamp-A-Stack order yesterday, and I got a notification that they mis-sorted it. So it's shipping delay. So I was hoping to get everything out to my customers before I went away for the weekend, but now it says that the delivery date unavailable, so I don't know when that's gonna come. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in my shimmer paint now, and I like to use a sponge dauber, and I like to collect it from the lid. So I'm just going to dab it in there, and then I'm just going to lightly brush it across so that you can see, I hope it's picking it up, that I'm not covering all of the raised sections. I'm just giving it just a very, very subtle bit of gold. And then I'm just going to take whatever's left and just go around the outside. Do you guys have this gold shimmer paint yet? I absolutely love it, and I seem to be pulling it out for a lot of my projects. I just can't seem to stop using it. So the other colors, the I forget what the copper, I forget what the full name of the copper is. The frost white and the champagne mist, you bet they are packed. Oh, Linda, it is so fabulous. I'm using it in so many different ways. I've painted with it. I've used sponge daubers with it. I've mixed it with my re-inkers. I just absolutely love it. Okay, so now I'm going to take these Mossy Meadow die cut leaves, and I'm just going to put a little bit of, I'm going to just put this down here so that I can kind of judge where I'm going to put it. Yes, and I have my paper pumpkin is packed as well to do some alternate, because I did it on Sunday. It arrived on Friday. So no, I haven't made my own shimmer spray with it yet. Somebody that I follow had said that they had made it with 70% rubbing alcohol and just a drop of it in their mister, their spritzer. So I will try that, but I would imagine something like that you would need like I have a pizza box that I had gotten from a craft store years and years ago, that when I was big into the shimmer paints, I used as a backdrop so that it contained all that excess spray. All right, so now I've got these two on here, and then I'm just going to take my label and apply some glue. Just like that, so that some of my leaves are popping out and some are tucked behind. Pull that one out there. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of my metallic sequin assortment. It's kind of a tongue twister, and my new Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to pull out, see if I can't find some gold in here. I want a small. See how easy that is to pick that out? So I'm just going to put that down. I want that there, although it's upside down. Oh, I just dropped it. Let's grab another one. I don't feel like crawling around under my desk to find. There we go. So just put that. Look at how easy, quick and easy that is. So that one's on there now. So I'm going to grab my dimensionals, and I am going to pop 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, getting these backings off is always tricky. Sometimes it just does not want to, they don't want to peel. All right, so stick that on there. Bring in my base and bring my liquid glue. There we go. And then I'm going to take my glue, and as I've said before, I find it easier to apply the glue to the larger area instead of trying to put it on the back of a sequin or something very small, it's much easier to put it down on your large area and then apply your sequin or whatever embellishment that is. And I've got a little bit too much glue on there. And one more. Oh, I've picked up a black one. I don't want black. And it's staticky, so it's sticking to my fingernail. There. Okay. And there we have it. A very simple but really pretty card that has that bit of the shimmer paint on there. Yeah. I like combining my annual catalog and my holiday catalog products. I find it makes your supplies go a lot longer, farther, when it's so easy to mix and match everything together. That's one of the beauty things about Stampin' Up, that everything coordinates so beautifully together. So yes, so that is it for me today. I have to finish packing up. Yes, it will be nice at the cottage, Lynn. It's going to be a fabulous girls' weekend where we're going to be just at the cottage to sleep. We'll be at the community center, and Karen, she has her family help, and they always have such fabulous meals for us. It's really nice to just be told that it is time to come and have your lunch or time to come and have your dinner. It's so much nicer than having to actually stop and prepare anything. So anyway, that is it. Is the holiday catalog out? Yes, it is, Lynn. It was live for everybody to order on September the 4th or the 5th. So we've had a couple weeks now with it. If you don't have a catalog and you are in Canada, I would be happy to send you one. All you have to do is message me your mailing address, and I will pop one in the mail for you to get it in your hands as soon as possible. My catalog is already packed, and it goes till January, and there's a lot of fabulous products in there. I can't seem to help myself. I just say, oh, I'm done, that's all I'm gonna get, and then I see somebody's created a fabulous project with something, and I'm like, oh, now that's made it to my wish list. So I've been ticking things off, and this shimmer paint was absolutely at the top of my list of I had to have. So yeah, so if you Lynn, all you have to do is message me your mailing address, and I will get a catalog out to you. And let me know if you need an annual catalog as well. I'd be happy to send both of those if you need both. It's whatever you are requiring. So yeah. So anywhere in Canada, I will be oh, I need to see what else here. It says, what else you're saying there. Linda, I think I'm done, and then I watch these videos. Yes. Well, that means I am doing my job well then, Linda, that I inspire you to add to your order every time I show you new products and new ways to use it. Mixing them up just because it's in one bundle doesn't mean that you have to use those stamp sets or whatever framelits just with that. Like I did here, I've mixed them together and they all coordinate so beautifully. So yeah. So, oh, you're very welcome, Lynn. So thank you so much for stopping by. Please share my my video. Sharing is caring. and that's how I get new customers and team members. I always say if you have a big wish list, like over $100, why not join my team of Sassy Stampers? You can just be a happy shopper who just happily gets their 20% discount on all of their products. There is no requirement to sell or do run it as a business as I do. You can just happily buy all the fabulous Stampin' Up! Products at a discount. So if anybody needs any more information on that, just send me a message. I'm happy to help you out. So that is all for me today. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next week. Bye.